Student, today I am going to explain about prostitution. Let's start. Prostitution is an evil and oldest profession in all over world. Prostitution is an ancient evil and is more common in urban areas. Prostitution profession is an ancient evil and is more common in urban areas. Prostitution is considered as one of the oldest professions. Understand? Now, definition of prostitution. What is prostitution? Prostitution is the sale of sexual service. Understand? Prostitution means sale of sexual service. A person or a lady who's selling sexual services is a prostitute, or a person or a lady who's selling sexual services is known to be a prostitute. Now, some definitions of prostitutions are as follows. There are some definitions of prostitutions are: according to Eliot and Merrill, prostitution involves illicit sex. That means illicit means illegal sex. Prostitution involves illicit sex union on a promiscuous and necessary basis. Sometimes prostitution is necessary basis and sometimes it is promiscuous basis with accompanying emotional difference, and sometimes it has some emotional differences also includes in prostitution process. A prostitute may define as an individual male or female who for some kind of reward means monetary or otherwise, or for some other form of personal satisfaction and a part of full-time profession, engages in normal or abnormal sexual intercourse with various persons who may be of the same sex as or the opposite sex to be prostitutes. This is all about prostitute. Understand? Now, four important constituents of prostitution are: lack of affection or personal interest. Point 2, mercenary basis, whether cash or in kind. Here, mercenary means some money, understand? To make money. Promiscuous sexual relationship means to promise to marry and after that making sexual relationship. That means promiscuous sexual relationship. Point number 4, prostitution is tragedy of women who are illiterate, unfortunate and poor. Understand? This is the conditional prostitutes. This type of prostitute is called conditional prostitute. Now, causes of prostitution. Some of the major causes of prostitution are as follows. Point number 1, poverty. Many people coming to this profession to earn their livelihood. Understand? To earn livelihood, many people comes this profession. Understand? Point 2, broken homes. The parents fight among each other and fail to do their responsibilities in broken families. No one take care for their children and control and correct them. So they enter into bad companionship and finally find the way to prostitution. Broken home is the another causes of prostitution. Point number 3, uneducated women. Many agencies give false promises of good jobs. Many agencies give false promises of good jobs to the uneducated women. Understand? These agencies are fraud. Unfortunately, these poor women believe those words and finally exploited by those agencies. Point number 4, false hope of marriage. Girls who are being cheated by the lovers with false hope of marriage may also land up in the prostitution. Point 5. Religious factors. Religious practices like Devdasi system forces a girl to become prostitute. Devdasi literally meaning female servant of God. In Devdasi system, a girl reaches puberty is dedicated to a deity or a temple. Understand? This is the very oldest process of prostitution in our Indian system, Devdasi system. Point number 6. Prestigious life to make money. Understand? Some women who want to lead a prestigious life in the society may enter into this profession. They earn more in society and lead a highly luxurious life. Some women who want to lead a prestigious life and to make or to earn more money in society for their luxurious life. So they enters this type of profession. Widows and divorces to earn daily livelihood. Many widow and divorce takes this profession, but some divorces and widows may become prostitutes due to their over sexual desires. Types of prostitution. The various types of prostitution are as follows. Point number 1. Street prostitution. Street prostitutes. This type of prostitute solicits customers while waiting at the street corners or walking on the street. This is called street prostitute. Point 2. Escort or outcall prostitution. The escort prostitution, the act takes place at the customer place of residence. To call a prostitute, that is called escort or call girl. Understand? Call girl. Or more commonly at his or her hotel room. This form of prostitution often shelters under the umbrella of the escort agencies. The amount of money that is made by an escort is different depending on race, appearance, age, experience, gender, service rendered, and locations. Now, point 3. Sex tourism. Sex tourism partially or fully for the purpose of having sex, usually with prostitutes. Some of the tourists organize themselves around a number of websites where they boast about their conquest, share photos of their sex partners, discuss tips on finding prostitutes at the best possible rates in foreign countries. This is all about some types of prostitution.